This movie gets 2 bananas out of 5 according to the NoMoreStickyMonkeys.com website. I told my friend Big Tom at work that if he wants to watch a really funny but stupid movie, he should get Hot Rod. Based on my recommendation, he asked to borrow my copy before I sent it back to Netflix. What I failed to tell him was not to watch it with his wife. Not because of any porno. It's fine for any boy 8 or older to watch. It's just that it's filled with tons of funny but stupid slapstick that women just generally don't care for. Now maybe there are women who love the Three Stooges out there, but I just haven't met one. I don't even love the Three Stooges. I like them, especially Curly and Larry Fine, but I couldn't watch them for more than an hour. Remember when they used to have those marathons of the Three Stooges on Channel 11? That was too much for me. But for people like my wife who have a great sense of humor, even 1 minute is too long. That's how Hot Rod is. The next day, Big Tom told me his wife said that I can keep my movies. Talk about being tarred with the wrong brush. I'm not a great defender of movies like Hot Rod, but when friends tell me to try it out, I will. My friend Harry had me on the phone 20 minutes while I was in Staples the other day, giving me highlights from this movie. He also has a great sense of humor, and he described it perfectly. He called it a really dumb Will Ferrell movie. I'm sold. Apparently it was written for Ferrell, but he turned it down and it went to the next generation of Saturday Night Live star, Andy Samberg. Samberg has been making some great SNL videos the last few years and was ready for a chance at the big leagues. Here he plays a wannabe stuntman named Rod Kimball, who looks to challenge the memory of the great Evel Knievel with his broken-down moped. He attempts to jump an old mail truck before the credits roll, and the hilarity takes off from him. Based on commercials, I didn't think Samberg was ready to make this big jump, but I'm sort of wrong. He co-wrote this movie and it has some funny moments with him, but the best stuff is definitely when he's doing a stunt or getting into some physical altercation. Unfortunately, when he goes for more verbal funniness, it can come off with the cringing effect of Chevy Chase. On the other hand, there are some unsung treasures here. His SNL co-star Bill Hader is emerging big time as a great sidekick. He was very funny as a nerdy cop in last year's Superbad, and here he plays a white trash redneck with pizzazz. Deadwood Swingen, Ian McShane, plays Rod's stepfather, a miserable tyrant who deserves a good beating, but only after he gets his heart transplant. And finally, the newest face on the block, a true star about to burst on the scene named Danny McBride. We know McBride now as the star Kenny Powers in HBO's Eastbound and Down, but this Hot Rod was his introduction to big-time Hollywood. McBride plays Rico the ramp builder. He's one of Rod's crew and is at all times funny. He has a pent-up good old boy anger in him that makes you laugh for little reason. At one point, while Rod is training, he rolls down the hill on one of those street luge boards and crashes with deadly power into the side of a house trailer parked in the driveway. When the owner of the trailer comes out, he starts to complain, and Rico starts beating the man in a heartbeat. First with his feet and hands, and then with a pole, and then a trash bin, all the while screaming things like, "Unlucky for you, I went to church this Sunday, so I got the demons coming out of me." You definitely want Rico on your side. Oh, and make sure you watch the entire fight scene at the end of this movie. It might be the funniest of its type I've ever seen. Like a John Wayne barroom brawl on crack. So, make the leap from the Predator.